Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today it's gonna be I'm explaining who I think caused the bite of 87. So let's get started. So first off, first we have three suspects. We have Toy Chica, we have Mangle, and in my opinion, there could also be a possibility of Withered Chica or Withered Foxy. So first let's cover the first one, Withered Chica. So, talking about Withered Chica, in my opinion, if we look at this timeline that I made, then you can see that clearly, FNAF 2 was before FNAF 1. And if the toy animatronics got scrapped, that removes any toy animatronics. But Withered Chica, her jaw was stuck open, but that couldn't have been from a bite, as she has been like this since the beginning of FNAF 2, and the bite of 87 happened at the end of FNAF 2. So that brings us to our next. So that leads us to our next suspect. So it couldn't be Toy Bonnie or Toy Freddy because their jaws are too small, but Toy Chica because her voice line goes like this.
Where's my beak? Lodged in your forehead, of course.
This makes Toy Chica a possible candidate of the person who caused the bite of 87. But before we pick her, there's one more person I would like to talk about that goes as a very, very good candidate as the person who caused the bite of 87. But before I talk about that person, I do want to point out, Jeremy, the victim of the bite of 87, he was the guard during the day shift. So, he would have no purpose being around any of the toy animatronics. And Toy Chica only takes her beak off at night, so it wouldn't make sense for her beak to be taken off during the daytime, because he wouldn't be there at night, But what he would be there for was because he's the day guard, so he would leave probably right whenever the night shift guard gets there, or maybe like an hour or so beforehand. So, that would mean that he would most likely have to go check on the withered animatronics, to make sure everything's still there, because he isn't over there all day, so he has to make sure nothing happened on that side of the pizzeria. So, that leads us to our last person. I just want to point out, so, at the moment, the people that we have left for suspects could be Withered Chica and Withered Foxy. And so that means Toy Bonnie, Toy Freddy, Toy Chica, and Mangle are out of the question. Okay, so Withered Chica, if FNAF 2 takes place before FNAF 1, and Withered Chica's jaw is open, and the toy animatronics is scrapped, that would mean that the toy animatronics were probably used in order to repair the wizards. Yeah, the wizards. I can't talk. Well, anyways, from Fredbear's Family Diner, because as we saw, they were around back then, so they're probably damaged. Okay, and they saved them at the FNAF 2 location, so they used that to repair them. And FNAF 1 Chica is way different. But the main key detail is that Withered Foxy, I believe that, he is okay, but in FNAF 1, even though he's repaired, his jaw is broken. So, Toy Chica is out of the question, because she couldn't have caused it if her jaw is repaired by then, And her jaw's already open at FNAF 1, so it wouldn't make sense. So, with all the information that I have gathered, the character that I think it is, drum roll please, Withered Foxy. That's right, guys. I personally think that's Withered Foxy, because whenever you put it together, FNAF 2 happens before FNAF 1. FNAF 2, he bit Jeremy, and then because as the day guard, he would have to make sure everything's locked up and still there before he leaves. So he most likely, and the Withers are old, so so they're most likely able to malfunction. So that knowledge, Withered Foxy probably thought that he was an intruder because it was the end of the day, so criminal database or whatever, and because he's never around them because they're the Withers, so he's never back there because he's a day guard. So that, and then FNAF 1, Foxy's out of service for what? A broken jaw, as seen in the jump scare, as you can watch. So, as you just now watched, Foxy's jaw is hanging open, and now the other animatronics, their jaws are open, but they're continuously going, like they're making their jaw open and close as they're doing a jump scare. But Foxy just kind of sits there, but his jaw is open, so, yeah. So, in conclusion, I think that Withered Foxy is the one that caused the bite of 87, only because FNAF 2 happens before FNAF 1, and FNAF 2, he bit Jeremy, and FNAF 1, his jaw is broken from biting the frontal lobe. Therefore, that's all I got for today. Goodbye.